industrious little beavers of Sacramento, right in the middle of a nice subdivision. I hope that we're better neighbors for the beavers than the beavers are neighbors for us. All right, as most of you know, middle of March, I start cutting back on my coffee. I am addicted to coffee. Good, strong coffee. I have a beautiful espresso machine in my house. I love it every morning. 2 big cups all winter long. But come mid-March, I stop drinking coffee. About April, I'm completely off of it. And the reason is simple. Making coffee on the trail is a hassle. It's a huge amount of weight. It's a huge problem. Right now, we're going to go through some of my favorite coffee making things. These are basically the stoves that I use and how I use them. We're going to start with the cheapest one right here. This is very quick, very light. You need 1 little canister. Comes with this fantastic MSR stove. You just pop that sucker up, put it on the canister, put your little titanium mug on top. It doesn't weigh very much. It doesn't weigh very much, but it's a pain. And then I pour this into an AeroPress. But at the end of that, I got to clean the AeroPress. I got to pack this stuff every day. So even the lightest, cheapest, smallest, fastest is still a pain. My next favorite is the Windrunner. This is MSR's stove. The thing I really love about this stove is that it's all-in-one packed up, so it doesn't take a lot of room in my pack when I'm out. It has, this is an accessory, but it has a really nice little French press filter that goes right in it. The great part about this one is super efficient on fuel because it goes back in that. Now we're going to cover the stoves later, but this for making coffee in the morning is probably the fastest and easiest that I've got. You simply put the water in, put the beans in, well, the ground beans, get it all set up, you're ready to go. Has a very nice little French press filter, goes down in here, and it's easy and fast. It's actually also a very safe stove. I've had stoves fall over out in the woods. Not anybody's fault, but you know what? It's just so easy when you don't even have a stove with you. You don't have to deal with it. Here's another stove we're going to review later, and this is called a BioLite. And you've probably seen this. This is a new hip rig. It's very big, it's very bulky, but when you start a fire down in here with twigs or whatever you've got, I happen to use pellets, wood stove pellets. I've had 1 bag for 3 years. We still haven't worn it out yet. This little unit will convert it to electricity. It even comes with a little light up here that you can shine around your camp and shine on your food while you're cooking it. You can put your USB stuff in here and charge it up. And it's really cool. It's a lot of work. It takes up a lot of room. Now this also comes though with this beautiful big mug. This is worth the price of the ticket in anyway. Great mug, and you can just use the French press option. I think it was like 10 bucks. And this way you can make a big pot of French press. And this is great if you're out with 10 people and you're carrying the load with a bunch of different people. It's not really good if you're carrying the load by yourself and you're carrying this big pot. It's a pain. Now, if you're truly addicted to coffee, this is a coffee grinder. If you've got to have fresh beans that you've just ground, here you go. You take this out, you got a few grinds, You got a few more grinds. Suddenly everybody's saying we're all packed up, let's go. You're still grinding. And then you've got to put them into this big pot or little pot. But if you're traveling with a bunch of people, you need a big pot, right? Yeah, so you got to put the coffee in there. You got to put the water in there. It's going to cook a long time. The coffee's going to come out here. And you could have been out on the trail. Oh my God, you could have done probably 3 miles while all this was going on. Yeah, dump your coffee habit over March. Head out in the woods in April without any of this stuff in your pack. Think of it, you're going to drop probably 2 pounds out of your base weight. In the morning you wake up, you get a nice chocolate Cinnabon or something, maybe a couple of chocolate Pop-Tarts. You throw a bunch of peanut butter on them so you've got some good fats and good calories, and you're on the trail 5 minutes later. Your life is much better. You will enjoy everything more. So get rid of the coffee. I'm not saying it for any health reason. I'm just saying it for convenience on the road. When we're done with this, we're going to talk about fasting, actually not eating anything, and how well that works. If you time yourself right out in the woods, your pace and everything, you can actually miss meals. Maybe eat 1 meal a day. Maybe just eat breakfast and dinner and skip lunch. Something to think about. It's a new process out there.